Hello and welcome to this special Canada Day edition of the Electric Glory webcast. Today, I want to explore what it means to be a spiritual father. And the reason why I bring this up is because yesterday I watched the incredibly touching historic event of watching James Topp complete his march from Vancouver to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Ottawa. And I was extremely moved. When I see James, I see an example of true masculinity and of a man standing up for what is right at his own expense. And I would like to discuss this especially in a day when it seems there is an attack on masculinity and an attack on fatherhood. And I want to use this to just exhort men, brothers in Christ, and even if you're not a Christian, it's to exhort you too. On how to be a spiritual father and how to show strength. And these are some of the character traits I've observed. I'm going to read 1 Corinthians 4:15. For though you have 10,000 instructors in Christ, yet you have not many fathers, for in Christ Jesus I have begotten you through the gospel. So there's many instructors, there's many who teach, but there's not many fathers. And I want to talk about what a true father does. So the qualities of a spiritual father. 1, a spiritual father protects. He stands up for what is right, and he stands against evil. He protects his children, and in turn, he gives them courage to stand up for what is right. 1 Corinthians 13:7, love always protects. And 1 Corinthians 13:6, it rejoices in the truth. Number 2, a spiritual father affirms you. He sees the destiny God has given you, and he sees your gifting, and he looks inside you and he affirms that, and he pulls it out, and he walks alongside you to help you walk out your destiny and your calling in God. He affirms your person and lets you know you are loved. When you are surrounded by lies, he affirms the truth you know deep inside and gives you the courage to stand up for what is right. 3, when you stay away from what is right, he comes alongside you and he corrects you and he brings you back along the path. He lovingly corrects you because he knows you so well, and he's able to bring you back on the path of righteousness. 4, he's present in your life. He makes time for you. He invests in you. And 5, if you're like the prodigal son and you run away from home, you run away from all you've been taught or known to be right, he always welcomes you home. And 6, he never gives up on you. This Canada Day, I would like to thank so many of the men of courage I have seen stand up. I would like to thank the pastors who were arrested and who kept their churches open despite all and cared for their congregations. I would like to thank the truckers who stood up for the voiceless and for the small and for the people who couldn't speak for themselves. I thank you. I thank you to the politicians who stood for what was right at the cost of them being expelled from their own parties. And I thank you, James Topp, for your example of courage. And for those of you who do not know the Lord, I pray you would know him, who is the true source of freedom and is our first source of freedom. And today I thank God that I am in this wonderful country of Canada. I love you all. Bless you. I will see you soon, and happy Canada Day.